Random House Audio presents John by Cynthia Lennon. Read for you by the author.
Growing up as John Lennon's son has been a rocky path. All my life I've had people coming up to me saying, "I loved your dad." I always have very mixed feelings when I hear this. I know that Dad was an idol to millions who grew up loving his music and his ideals. But to me, he wasn't a musician or a peace icon. He was the father I loved, and who let me down in so many ways. After the age of 5, when my parents separated, I saw him only a handful of times, and when I did, he was often remote and intimidating. I grew up longing for more contact with him, but felt rejected and unimportant in his life. Dad was a great talent, a remarkable man who stood for peace and love in the world. But at the same time, he found it very hard to show any peace and love to his first family, my mother and me. In many accounts of Dad's life, we are either dismissed or at best treated as insignificant bit players in his life, which sadly is something that continues to this day. Yet Mum was his first real love, and she was with him for half his adult life, from art college to the genesis of the Beatles to their overwhelming worldwide success. That's why I'm so happy that she's decided to write her side of the story. For far too long now, Mum has put up with being relegated to a puff of smoke in Dad's life, and that simply is not the truth. Now it's time to set the record straight. There's so much that has never been said, so many tales that have never been told. If there is to be a balanced picture of Dad's life, then Mum's side of the story is long overdue. I'm immensely proud of her. She's always been there for me. She was the one who kept it all together, taught me what matters in life, and stayed strong when our world was crumbling. While Dad was fast becoming one of the wealthiest men in his field, Mum and I had very little, and she was going out to work to support us. Mum has always acted with dignity, and I have her to thank for who I am. I love her honesty and her courage, and I know it's taken a great deal of both for her to write her story. That's why I offer her my full support and recommend this book to anyone who wants to know the truth, the real truth, about Dad's life.